Everybody, Jason Burmis here, and I wish that this was satire. I wish that this was a joke, the Babylon Bee or an onion piece. However, it's none of those things. It's something we've been warning you about for well over a decade in the realm of genetically modified organisms. We already told you it went well beyond your food, and even beyond what we're seeing here with GMO mosquitoes in the form of chimeras, glow-in-the-dark pigs well over a decade ago, using jellyfish DNA to get the fluorescence in them. These have all been a reality for some time. And the itty-bitty man with the smile and the glasses in the corner there has been working to release GMO mosquitoes for a very long time in conjunction with governments worldwide, and has, under the guise of stopping malaria or now Zika virus, apparently. And it horrifies me to let you know that he's cut a deal with the EPA to release 750 million of these bad boys in Florida over the next couple of years. And by the way, a suburb of Houston, Texas is also on the menu. It seems so unbelievable and so ridiculous that it can't be true. But again, it's something we've covered forever. And now that people are now waking up to Gates and what he's really about, people have to understand this goes beyond your food. This goes beyond your weather. This goes beyond education. This goes beyond your health. This is everything. This is the transhumanist movement of an automation nation, authoritarian, hell-bent on controlling a populace. Before we go any deeper into this, I need you to thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share. Make sure you're a member of the Burmis Brigade. Remember, I am fully demonetized on this platform with no end in sight. By the way, got another defamation complaint on the same Nicole Junkerman video, now banned in the United Kingdom. Won't tell me what the defamation is, won't allow me to challenge it. It's really disturbing to me that those are the levels that we're going to now on YouTube, a platform that is becoming more and more authoritarian. All right. So guys, again, not satire. It's really here. In fact, you know, USA Today had to do a fact check on this bad boy. And yes, no, it's real. The claim, Oxitec, and this, of course, is a corporation funded by what? The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And has been for a very long time. And they gave them this permit. And the national media is not speaking out about it. And when they do speak out, like the Boston Globe, it's an opinion piece. There should be no opinion about it. The EPA is corrupt. There's no reason to release a mosquito, whether it's going to cure malaria, or in this case, they've supposedly designed a female mosquito to die, okay, before it reaches maturity. And somehow that's going to stop the spread. And Bill Gates hasn't been doing this, you know, lobbying for the last year or 5 years. You know, here he is in 2018. Oh, here's another 4 million. Yeah, we're helping. No. Oh, 2016, you know. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, this was in 2012 where he was bragging about it. I did everything I could to try to get this ABC News interview, right? But all I could get you was the actual article. It seems they took that down. And I love this right here. He's not exactly a villain. What are you talking about? Oh, he is a villain. I promise you. And we're going to risk it. This is a TED Talk from over a decade ago where he's literally,
Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason.
What? Like, what? What is funny about that? It's a big game.
Only poor people should have the experience.
No reason just poor people should have the experience. See the joke?
Those mosquitoes are not infected.
Huh. See how funny he is? It's been a long time, guys. And I wanted to play this clip from back in the day. It's about 8 or 9 years old. And even here, he talks about what? Revolutionizing health and education. And now in my state, he's got his piece in education as well. He's already had his hand in health. We're talking about genetically modified mosquitoes on top of his vaccine scam. I mean, this is unbelievable. But let's listen to what he has to say here.
Your former life with Microsoft, you brought about or helped bring about radical change, global change, fairly rapidly. With that experience, with that thinking that would have developed through that process, how much is it a blessing? How much is it a curse in what you're dealing with now? It takes time and change comes much slower.
These guys are very, very patient. I just want to point that out.
Well, I think the IT industry at times does move very quickly, but we founded Microsoft back in 1975, and the personal computer revolution, I don't think, was evident to the population at large for over 20 years. And it's only now, with the internet changing so much of how we do things, that people see, wow, this digital revolution's a big deal. There's still more to be done there. Education, health, many areas are not yet revolutionized.
Education and health are not revolutionized. And now what are you seeing? The push towards college online, social distancing, telehealth, okay, on top of the vaccine scam. If you don't think that this guy has been thinking about these things and how to implement them with his oligarch predator class buddies for well over a decade, you're not paying attention. I keep bringing it up because I think it's so important. Eric Schmidt, okay, another guy that's supposedly reimagining my state, another unelected billionaire, the new digital age, this 2013, reshaping the future of people, nations, and businesses. And he jokes about things like genetically modified mosquitoes aren't just going to be for poor people. We did a video yesterday, again, on the complete national media blackout that they have proposed in my state to mandatorily vaccinate 19 million people, and that there was a protest last weekend that even I missed. You know, I should bring that up because we do it live here. We do it live. What is it? WNY. Was that it right there? No. Yes, this is it right here. Just so you understand that I'm being 100% serious. That they have proposed mandatory vaccines against something that supposedly has a 0.1% kill rate. And now through authoritative sources, it's okay to tell you that vitamin D, steroids, they work. They were treatments we talked about in the very beginning. This is the real deal. Mandatory COVID vaccines for 19 million people. All right? And I wanted to end it with a little bit of a curveball for you guys. Okay, remember to thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share. If you think that this is just how Eric Schmidt thinks, and you think this is just how Bill Gates thinks, when they decide to bring you in the club and you break, like when Bill Gates started his little foundations, joined the CFR, etc., okay, when you decide to join that club, let's just hear what Zuck has to say about Bill Gates, okay? Let's just hear about the Zuck and Bill Gates. And I'm going to explain to you that, of course, you know, Facebook is another Leviathan out there that is gaining all this information and control over your daily life because you give power to that screen more than you could ever imagine. But here, let me hear what the Zuck has to say about good old Bill Gates.
There are probably a lot of people who can run Microsoft and do a reasonable job. When I was growing up, Bill Gates was my hero.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
He's like Darth Vader. He's not Luke Skywalker.
No.
He's the bad guy.
No, he is not. Bill Gates.
My hero. Even the interviewer in 2013 called him the bad guy. So, you know, they groom these tech billionaires from a very young age and cull them into these things. Right? Right, Peter Thiel? Right, Sean Parker? You got to pay attention. And at the end of the day, it is a transhumanist automation nation agenda of a track trace database society where we are indeed a serf class if we are allowed to exist on this overpopulated planet. They promote that garbage all the time too. Thumbs it up, subscribe, share. Guys, please, 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 please consider giving to the GoFundMe. We're not even halfway there. We only got about a week left until the beginning of the month. $5, $10, $15. Big donations means the world to me, guys. And I want to thank everybody that participated in last night's AMA and donated big. Remember, we also use that as a super chat mechanism. So if you leave a question or comment, we read those in the AMAs and address them. Again, let's get to 55K. Lost some people probably because of my daring mixed martial mindset this week. But hey, once a week we do it with John Fitch, and we discuss a little mixed martial arts and have some fun. All my documentary films free right here. You want to know about Bill Gates and the power structure? Shade the Motion Picture right now in the playlist section. You will not be sorry. Again, a film from 2013 laying out a lot of this stuff as well. Let's see. Rockfin, that's where we're doing it. In fact, Rockfin got its exclusive today free. You can sign up today and check out my video. Stop telling me to wear a mask. I am not part of your mental illness. It was quite the rant. Had an interesting morning. So exclusive video today. We do it live Tuesday for free, and we put up other exclusives, premiums up there. So you can follow me over on Rockfin, and you can go check that out right now. We're also on Minds. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I love you. It's not about left or right. It's not about conservative. It's not about liberal. It's about right and wrong. And these people, at the end of the day, don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. Okay, they just want to control you. Peace out, Cub Scouts.